Hi, everybody, and welcome to another tutorial. This one I'm really excited about. I was trying to think of a way to keep my 8th graders busy and have them do something educational yet fun and out of their seats, and I thought, why not a scavenger hunt? We used to put scavenger hunts together all the time. Excuse me. And when I thought of my favorite educational platform, Nearpod, I was thinking, how could I make a scavenger hunt in Nearpod? And the idea hit me, draw it. So I'm going to show you how to set up a scavenger hunt using the Nearpod Draw It. I'm going to go to create and make a new lesson. Now I've been doing some back work, so I'm going to go kind of a little bit quicker on this. And I'm going to rename this Scavenger Hunt 2. And then I'm going to add a Draw It activity. Right here, switch to activities and then go down to Draw It. Draw Its are fantastic because they let you put a background in, and then the kids can attach images or write on it. For this one, I'm going to have them take a picture of the scavenger hunt item using their Chromebooks for each separate Draw It activity. And they are going to have a blast running around finding crazy scavenger hunt ideas. So the first thing that we have to do is get our instructions. And I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to get my directions all set. Use the camera in your Chromebook to take a picture of the scavenger hunt item. It must be IRL, in real life, not an internet picture. When you have your image, upload the picture onto the Draw It slide and submit it. So it's pretty simple directions. I'm going to minimize my directions now that I have those set. And now I'm going to deal with the upload a background image. So for that, I am going to use a slide. Not new. I love using my Google Slides. They're so versatile. You can use them for anything. And what I want is just as almost like a watermark background type thing. So I'm going to just use one text box. I'm going to make it the size of the slide. And I'm going to give it an outline. But I'm not going to make it very dark. I'm going to make it like a light gray or silver. And the same with the letters. I am going to make the text color or the font color like a light silver, so that it almost comes out like a watercolor. So the first item that I'm going to have them find is Lucky the unicorn. They all know that Lucky is in my room, so a unicorn. Now this opens them up. A lot of teachers have unicorns on their desks. They can find a picture of any of them. And I am done. Now, if I want that line a little bit bigger, I just fatten the weight of it here, and it makes it a little bit bigger and darker. But once I get that to the way I want it, I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to go to Download, and I'm going to select JPEG. File, Download, JPEG. What that does is that puts a downloaded file into my Pictures box folder, and I can go back to Nearpod and upload it very easily onto the Draw It. So I'm going to click on the Upload button, and it will be my last or most recent slide. So I'm just going to double click that. It's going to throw that picture in as the background of my slide. And I have my directions here for the kids, and I'm ready to go. Now, if you want to have a little fun, you add a timer to each one of these, and you'll have some fun. But you'll also have kids running around crashing into each other. So maybe not with the timer. So I'm going to hit Save. Now, not only is this my first activity for them to go find and take a picture of, but it's going to also serve as my template. So when I have that Draw It activity selected, I'm going to hit the Copy button right here in Nearpod, and then I'm going to hit Paste. And what that does is it duplicates that Draw It, and I can open that up and edit it. This is so easy to set up. Once you get into a routine, it's boom, 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 because all your directions are all done. So you can minimize that and just deal with your picture. So the second one that I want them to do is a heart. Now, this is pretty generic, and they could even take a picture of a candy heart or a magnet heart, or the real model of a heart down in Mrs. George's room taped on her floor, which is really kind of cool. Again, once I'm done with that, I'm going to go to File, Download, and JPEG. I'm going to pick that JPEG. It's going to download that file for me again, and I'm going to go back to Nearpod. And this time I am going to delete the picture that's in there, because remember, this is my template, and unicorn is already saved on the first activity, so I'm going to delete unicorn, and I'm going to re-upload the new one, which is going to be the heart. And I am done. Hit that save button, and I'm on to my third item in my scavenger list. Now, I recommend making a list of everything you want to do first, and then you can get to it. Now, again, just hit that paste button, open that third one up that you just pasted in, get rid of minimize my things, and then delete that image. Go back to your Google slide and say a red, oh my God, I can't type today. A red chair. Now that could be in anybody's room, right? So just hit that file, download, JPEG. It's going to save it real quick. So you see how this gets to be fast. Upload that image, click the upload button, and choose the most recent one. And there's my red chair, and I hit save. Now, before you know it, you are going to have an entire scavenger hunt lesson like mine is right here, all done and ready to go. I kind of went on a walkabout down the 8th grade hall and picked out some things for the 8th graders to do, but I can preview this and show you each item. Each item is on here, and I can scroll through them quickly to check on my entire scavenger hunt. A message of kindness, a Vans shoes, so they'll have to find a friend with some Vans shoes, AirPod Pros. So I can go through and just make this fun, or I can make it something educational on poster boards or informational that they have to look up, maybe even books in the library, whatever ideas you have. And when they're done, I'm going to save this one and close the preview, save and exit, and then I'm going to actually run this. Now, the scavenger hunt end works really well on the Chromebook, but it also works fantastic on mobile devices. Fantastic. So I'm going to show you that really fast. Sometimes the app, the Nearpod app, is not ideal for some situations, but for this scavenger hunt, it is perfect. Let me tell you. Let me open up. Somebody's ringing the bell. Somebody's at the door. Let me open up my Nearpod app, and I am going to put my lesson code into my phone, HFR8A, and I'm going to join that lesson and put my name in. And so here is my scavenger hunt right on my phone. And this works also on a tablet, on an iPad, on a Chrome tablet, on an Android tablet, whatever that can run that app. So I'm going to go to my first slide, which is a unicorn. Now the pen set's right here you can write on, but we're not going to write on that. So we're going to hide that toolbar so that it shrinks. And then you see down here, I have the little camera icon. And I can turn my camera on, and I have to allow Nearpod, but then I can go right here to the unicorn and snap a picture, and it goes right here, and I use photo right here, and it throws it right in onto the Nearpod slide. Isn't that fantastic and easy? And then I can just submit that one. I can resize it if I need to, but I can just submit that one and move on to the next one. So the scavenger hunt works great on the kids' phones if you'd like to have that as an option. So there you go. Easy way to make a scavenger hunt in Nearpod, engaging, gets those kids out and moving, and gets a little bit of energy out and keeps them happy, and is a lot of fun and super easy to set up. So I thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time.